everyone, it's Linda here and welcome back to another speed build video. So today we are building a roommate's house, and I haven't mentioned it in the title, but I like to consider this house to be eco-inspired, at least, because I did something else or something different with the architecture. So I didn't do normal roofing, I tried to do something modern and something new, just, not the typical stuff. For example, this little modern but cozy balcony that I created between those two roof pieces that point to the ground. So I have two bedrooms in this roommate's house, and one of the bedrooms has access to this little balcony. And I really like this idea that they, just can stumble out right out of bed and can enjoy the sunrise sitting on this balcony. But yeah, it's a roommate's house, so this house is perfect for two Sims. It's either two female Sims or male Sims. I don't know, it's up to you if you want to play in this house. For the interior, I think it's very neutral and not really gender specific interior inside of the house. So if I were to set a background story for the two Sims living in this house, I would say it's two best friends that went through school together and then college or university, and now they're done with school, and they both found jobs, maybe not in the same company, they do different things, and then they would just live together. They found that perfect house and share the house and have lots of fun together. So both bedrooms are pretty small. They are not really big. So in one bedroom I have placed a double bed, and in the other I have placed a single bed. And I like to think that they spend most of their free time in the living room or in the kitchen. So the kitchen is really welcoming, and just you come home after work, and both of them would have a small chat together, like how was your day and whatsoever, and then spend some time in the living room watching TV, playing a game. And so I think I have placed an easel for painting and one guitar to actually play the guitar. And so I don't know what their careers are, but one of them could either be a painter and the other one could be a musician, maybe only for hobby, or maybe they do it as a profession. Either that, or they have really, really serious jobs. Like in the economy, in The Sims 4 you can start a job in the economy branch, and maybe they do painting and playing the guitar just for fun, or maybe when friends come around, one of them would play the guitar, and just to do it as a hobby. And I haven't really noticed it until the end, until I took the screenshots at the end, that I placed 3 grills. So they have lots of opportunities to sit down and have barbecue. So they have the dining area and the kitchen. They have the dining or seating area right in front of the front door, and they also have this little balcony where is also a grill. And for the little balcony I placed the new Spanish grill. I call it Spanish grill because it was released with the Hispanic update they released, I think 1 or 2 weeks ago. And next to the balcony they have 2 other spaces where they can have barbecue. Well, but I forgot to mention that they also have a seating area outside behind the house, so you would get there when you step out of the living room. Anyways, I don't want to talk too much about the new expansion pack in this video because I have the feeling that I did a little bit too much in the past videos. I don't know, you tell me, but all I can say is that yesterday they released a little sneak peek for the upcoming pack. So they posted a picture on Instagram. At least I've seen it on Instagram. And yeah, so they revealed the cover of the new expansion pack, and the title is going to be Snowy Escape. And I wasn't expecting that. At least, like I said, I'm just going to talk about that for a very brief moment. So you can see on the picture on the cover that there's going to be a lot of snow. There's going to be lots of activities you can do in the snow, and you could see some other architecture than we know it for The Sims 4. So what I've seen is an I don't know, Chinese looking or Asian looking tower in the background. Whatever it is, I don't know. For me it looks Chinese or Japanese, so maybe we get a new travel destination, or different, like maybe 3 travel destinations, and that is something I'm very looking forward to. So I can wait for today. I think it's a couple more hours until they have this live stream for the new trailer, and I don't know, I just want to be, I'm very excited. Yeah, I can't wait until they reveal what's this whole thing is going to be about. So yeah, and like I said, I'm still planning on doing a trailer reaction video, or at least a trailer video, or yeah, something like that. Although I have a tight week. I think I mentioned it last week that this is my week off, so I don't have work. That's why I can sit here like at, what is it, 11:30, around noon, and yeah, otherwise I couldn't do that because I would be working right now. But I'm not, so everything's fine. So what was my point? Yeah, trailer reaction video, and I have a strict or tough week. So yeah, so tomorrow is my boyfriend's birthday, and I'm still right in the middle of some organization and arrangements I have to do. So I don't know when that's gonna happen with the trailer reaction video, but I will see. Or maybe I'm going to replace Friday's speed build video and do this trailer reaction on Friday. I don't know. I'm still planning on that, and I will keep you guys updated on that one. So right now we are in the kitchen, and I'm pretty proud of me that I didn't go for a black-white color scheme in the kitchen, because when I do sort of like modern builds or something eco-inspired, I don't know, I'm always going for so basic black and white, which I think is very boring if I look back on my previous builds. But yeah, this time I forced myself to do something more colorful, like the stairs I used, they are green or something like lemon green, if that is even a color. But yeah, and the kitchen is this light blue, which I really like, and I think that gives the kitchen something playful but yet modern and cozy. I think, yeah, that's a good explanation of that. And also I kept the kitchen and the other rooms, especially the living room, I kept it very clean and pristine and not too cluttered, because I think both of the Sims living in this house may be occupied most of the day being at work or being somewhere else, so they wouldn't even have the time to mess the place up. So everything's pristine and clean. And yeah, so you can move in with 2 Sims, which those 2 Sims actually belong to your family that moves into the house. Or you can move in just by yourself and then look for a roommate to move into your house. So this could either be one of your friends that you ask to move in, and maybe they say yes, so there's both options. They say yes or they say no, and they tell you what's the reason that they declined your invitation to move into your house or your apartment. It's either that they say, yeah, we don't know each other that well, or I already have a family I live with. So either that, or you can, over the computer or phone, you can publish an advertisement to that you are looking for a roommate, and then maybe someone calls you up or just comes right to your door and says, yeah, I want to be a roommate. I think something like that. And yeah, once you have a roommate, you assign them a room and a bed, and I think they bring something to your roommate system. So I think it's their own furniture, or they even bring clutter to this house. Yeah. Well, that actually makes me want to play with the roommate system again. Like, you know, when you are in university and you have your dorm room and just share the building or the house with so many other people. I think that's a very cool idea. So that's why I like this pack, the expansion pack, Discover University, so much. And, you know, it just takes me back to the time when I lived together with my sister. It's been a long time ago, but this too was a very cool experience. My sister had and still has 3 cats, so we shared a tiny place with 3 cats. So that was cool. It's definitely something you can do in The Sims 4 too. You can move in with your sister and bring 3 cats, whatever, bring 5 cats and 2 dogs. Is that even possible? No, 1 dog. So because you can only have 8 Sims in your household, and pets count as Sims too. And so yeah, that really brings me to a new idea that I can recreate my sister's former apartment, including the 3 cats. That would be something very funny and special, I would say. I think my sister would like it too. I hope so. Well, maybe she's even going to watch this video. So, hello sister. If you want me to recreate our former apartment, including your 3 cats, just type it into the comments. I will read it, and then I will give it a shot. Why not? So yeah, right now we are in one of the smaller bedrooms, but it's the bedroom that has access to this little cute and modern balcony. It has a weird shape, this bedroom. It was hard for me to properly place a bed and the desk with the computer and a dresser. But I managed it, and it's everything there in the bedroom that you actually need. So like bed, dresser, mirror, and a computer. But I have to say, I really do need new objects in the game. I need new objects so bad. I don't know, I noticed myself using the same objects over and over again. And I actually keep telling myself, you can't use this object again. Like, you used it in the 50 previous builds before. But yeah, what can we do? I think we have more than enough toilets. Not that I'm very picky about toilets when it comes to The Sims 4. But I think we have a decent amount of toilets in The Sims 4. And even the showers that we got, I think it's enough too. Maybe they can give us better shower bathtub combinations or better swatches, because I don't like any swatches of the bathtub shower combinations, especially the one that came with Generations or Parenthood. I don't remember. I don't like those swatches. I think they are too vibrant and too colorful, and what is it, motifs? I think they are so not beautiful. But I don't want to complain too much, you know. But some of the items and objects of the Build and Buy catalog, they need something new, especially when it comes to kitchen counters. Really, I need new kitchen counters so bad. And please, God, hear me. Please give us new kitchen counters with the new expansion pack, Snowy Escape. That would be awesome. If you do, I am never going to complain again. Promise. And I know a lot of you guys say, well, we have CC, so if you don't, if you think the amount of kitchen counters or whatever it is in The Sims 4 isn't enough for you, you can still download CC and play with CC. And yeah, I totally agree. For myself, I have downloaded CC, but I haven't really played it or played with it using CC items, either if it's CAS or build or buy objects, and nor do I use it for buildings. So yeah, I agree that it can improve your gameplay, it can improve your builds, and you know, there are some decent builds out there using CC or only CC, and it's great. And I think it's great what the developers or CC creators, what they can do. It's like their talent is limitless, of course. I totally agree. But my only wish is that the Sims 4 developers just look and have a good overview of what items are really missing in The Sims 4. And for me, it's definitely proper kitchen counters, or in general kitchens, you know. So we do have a pool for this build, and it does not have any ladders, or it doesn't have pool lights or some other ornaments or objects that you can place down for pools. I don't know, I think I was somewhere else with my head when I did the pool, but I am pretty sure the pool is fully functional even without ladders or anything else. So your Sims can get inside the pool and can get out of the pool. That's right, they can get out of the pool even without ladders. That's no problem at all. And unfortunately, you can't place fencing on foundations. So as an alternative, I put down wall dividers as fencing. So these green bushes, which are on the right side of the pool, I don't really think they are wall dividers, but they are just plants that you can use as wall dividers. And the wall dividers which I placed on the front and on the left side of the building or the foundation, they are actually wall dividers, and I like them. I think they are from the stuff pack, Moschino stuff pack, which is, by the way, one of my favorite stuff packs. Maybe not when it comes to CAS, because I don't know, I don't like the CAS items, the clothing and stuff. But the objects, they are great. And fun fact, the stuff pack taught me how to pronounce Moschino, because before The Sims 4 released the Moschino stuff pack, I always thought that it would be pronounced Moschino, and that's stupid. And now when I think about it, I feel really dumb. But yeah, so I don't know how that came, because SCH in Germany would be pronounced as sh, like in sheer. But I think it's funny because I've seen everyone having their problems with pronunciation of the word Moschino. But yeah, I have placed some solar panels on the roof. Later on you can see it. No, I have already placed them in the beginning of the video. And I also placed a windmill even, or also on top of the roof. So that means you have less higher electronic bills. So yeah, I consider this house to be partially eco. You could also, if you want to have, you know, have it 100% eco, you can put down a dew collector, so you can save water. You can take the water from the dew collector. But I did not put down a recycling machine, and I didn't use one of those cardboard items either. But yeah, I think the speed build is going to be over any second, and I hope you liked this eco-inspired roommate's house. If you did, please leave a comment under the video, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see me build more videos in The Sims 4. So see you all in the next video. Bye!